This is Terry Kurtz online reporting on Victor Valley, High Desert, and Mojave River Valley events, activities, entertainment, sports, and history. High Desert Entertainment Talent is featured on this report. Apple Valley recording artists Chayce Beckham and Brennley Brown, flashbacks and updates. And crime novelist John Beyer's first two novels are showcased. 2021 The Voice winner, Apple Valley's Chayce Beckham, returns to Apple Valley June 4th at the Lenny Brewster Sports Center, the site of the town's annual July 4th celebration. Chayce Beckham brings his Boots in the Desert performance to Apple Valley after touring the East Coast, the Deep South, and the Midwest that took him to over 20 cities. From the entertainment file, Apple Valley teenager Brennley Brown advances to the top 12 on 2017's The Voice. Apple Valley 15-year-old singing sensation Brennley Brown continued to advance this week on the nationally televised talent show The Voice. Brennley Brown's run on The Voice began when the then 14-year-old turned judges Blake Shelton and Alicia Keys around with her blind audition performance of Keith Urban's Stupid Boy. When her mentor, Blake Shelton, failed to select her in the battle round, Gwen Stefani saved her. Brennley grew up listening to country music and performing in school talent shows. Brennley Brown began singing professionally at age 8. She was cast as Lily on the animated show Sophia the First, the Disney Channel's Emmy Award-winning program. After appearing as a finalist on The Voice, Brennley went on 2018's Strong, Sweet, and Southern tour and performed 3 straight years at the CMA Fest in Nashville. She released her One More Hallelujah single in the spring of 2020 to critical and popular acclaim. Brennley Brown is performing most recently on the nightclub circuit in Nashville at the time of this report. This time of year in 2014, local author John Beyer was putting the finishing touches on his second crime novel, Soft Target.
What do you want me to do, John?
I don't know.
John, how do we get you to smile? John, what's going on here today?
Today we're having a trailer shoot for my new novel, which is coming out May 17th, Soft Target. It's about a group of Islamic terrorists taking over a middle school in the Victor Valley and all the procedures behind it. The reason they're doing it, the terrorists, why they've taken over, why they've chosen this school, and also all the process behind it, the authorities, the local authorities taking it back. One of the main characters is Yuri Shakrov. He's a Russian former special purposes, which would be our special force.
You American tramp! Do what I say or she dies!
Please, I'll do anything you want. Just let her go.
Get on the loudspeaker! Tell the teachers to open their classrooms now!
I can't do that.
Then she dies.
The teachers won't unlock their doors. Not after seeing you and your men come onto school grounds.
Then we will have to find other avenues, won't we?
How serious is this going to get?
Depends on how serious these men are.
It's going to be pretty serious from the intel I've received from the deputies on scene. We've got over 24 well-armed men, RPGs, AK-47s. We need to get SWAT here if we have time.
This is not looking very promising.
What are we going to do if SWAT doesn't make it there on time? You two seem awfully calm for a school being taken over by terrorists.
Not at all, but this is the way of life. This terrorism is new to you Americans, but it's old to us.
Ah, the Russian philosopher.
My God! They just executed 2 children.
How do you know?
It was just uploaded to YouTube.
This is when it starts.
Soft Target, the second of John Beyer's crime novels, the first, Hunted, published the previous year. Here is its trailer.
A killer without remorse, burning with pride and having the time of his life, Zachary Marshall is unstoppable until Detective Jonas Peters unexpectedly arrives in the midst of one of Marshall's heinous crimes. After a bank robbery goes from bad to worse and leaves 3 dead, including a little girl, Marshall finds himself the target of the most intensive manhunt Riverside, California has ever witnessed.
Thought you quit smoking.
About a dozen times in the past 3 years. Today just seemed easy to slip into old habits.
Got an extra one?
Rebecca, you don't smoke.
You're right. I can't sympathize that much.
Good.
Tell me what happened.
Is this official?
Has to be, Jonas. It's my business. I need to know that procedures were followed to the letter of the law.
You know me, Rebecca. Of course they were.
Jonas, this is bad. Not only has the department lost a fine detective, but we've got 2 dead civilians and one who may or may not make it. And we've got nothing to show for it. That perp just disappeared off of that roof.
We followed procedures.
Tell me then. I need to know exactly how it happened.
You can read my report.
Look, I know you guys hate internal affairs, but you gotta understand something. We don't only go after the bad cops, we try to protect the good ones. Look, I know you've been through hell today, but don't take it out on me. I'm trying to help.
Steve and I heard shots inside the bank and decided to go in.
Did you know what the shooting was about?
Not at the time, but we thought it prudent to get our asses in there before there'd be possible bloodshed. We wanted to wait for backup, but there wasn't enough time.
Jonas, the only thing that suspect shot before you got in there was the surveillance camera. That was it.
How were we to know? I thought he might start shooting up the place. It was a judgment call, Rebecca, plain and simple.
Nothing in this business is plain and simple. There's a lot of knots in this story that have to be untied before it's laid out to view. Look, I probably overstepped my authority by saying this much this early. I'll talk to you again. I am sorry about your partner.
Yeah, sure.
Screw you. I'll miss him too.
Detective Peters becomes frustrated and half-crazed as the case falters due to lack of clues and evidence. Ordered to take a vacation from the department before he drives all of the other detectives crazy with his constant tirades, he reluctantly agrees, but an innocent remark to the media changes the entire scenario. Now the hunter becomes hunted. Detective Peters takes this homicide case especially hard, having seen his own young daughter murdered during a bungled convenience store robbery years earlier. The pain of the darkness is too deep, and the spirits are waiting to remind him they will not forgive him, and he cannot forgive himself. There will be no rest until Marshall is caught.
John R. Beyer now has published 4 crime novels, Operation Scorpion, followed by 2018's Iquitos, The Past Will Kill, his latest. The fictional Jonas Peters, drawing experiences from John Beyer's career in law enforcement. John R. Beyer writings include JNL Research and Exploration blog and his Highways and Byways articles in the Victor Valley Daily Press, the latest Silverwood Lake, where the mountains meet the desert. John Beyer is a talented actor as well as writer and photographer. He and wife Lorene will be seen in the making of Tales of the Frontier episode Ghosts, the flashback feature that follows these messages. Terry Kurtz Online was brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville. Down Home Grill. Kids' $3 menu includes grass-fed cheeseburger, organic chicken tenders, grilled cheese with fries and berries, or salad and drink. Call 760-241-4663 for delivery. Drive-through, curbside, or pickup. Down Home Grill, corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road in Victorville. Bid fast and last. World-class auctioneers. Bid fast and last. Liquidation of government entities, vehicles, firearms, estates, antiques, fine jewelry, coins, and more. Bid online at bidfastandlast.com.
Ready to kick tires, start fires, kick ass, take names, and rock and roll.
Valu Quality Truck Bodies. Family owned and operated locally since 1954. Valu manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Valu Quality Truck Bodies, proudly showcasing teens, athletes, and youth-oriented activities. The Bradco Companies. Joseph W. Brady's Bradco Companies. The High Desert Mojave River Valley's longest-standing commercial brokerage firm. Bradco, leading efforts to improve the quality of life and standard of living for all residents throughout our high desert region.
Serious legal problems? Don't go alone. The other guys have attorneys just waiting to blow you away. Contact Iwanzak. Accidental death? Injured on the job? Contact Iwanzak. Business litigation? Vehicle accident? Unlawful detainer? Criminal litigation? Get the proper defense by going on the attack. Iwanzak Law Firm. Trial lawyers for serious problems.
And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, conference and convention center for the high desert and destination of choice of visitors and travelers to the Victor Valley. Terry Kurtz here, throwing out an invitation for you to catch up with High Desert Sports Activity, your High Desert Sports Report, showing 3 times every day on Victor Valley TV, 7 and 11 every morning, 4 every afternoon. We hope you'll join us right here on Victor Valley TV. Tales of the Frontier. Ghosts, the most ambitious project to date for director Tino Luciano and Law Dog Productions. Creative, original, intriguing, demanding.
Everybody wants to be a freaking director, I swear to God.
To a magnificent degree, unprecedented risks.
For the love of God.
You are completely surrounded.
See what I have to deal with? I love these guys.
I don't know, it's what?
Well, I really love Westerns, and when I saw the website really professionally done, I looked at the videos that they had on there and I liked how it looked, and they were really straightforward and honest, so I was definitely in from the start, and I read the script. It was really good writing.
Well, what attracted me to Law Dog Productions was basically Westerns. I love Westerns, and I've been doing them now for years, my own stuff, other people's stuff, and then I met Tino. Tino came along and asked me to audition for a role on a prior episode called Secrets, and I played Deputy Chester. And then he asked me back to do Matthew, and it's been cool.
You know, what first attracted me was just that he wanted to do Westerns, and he wanted to do Westerns right. You know, I read his mission statement and saw the previous works he'd done. I mean, Travis originally connected me with Tino, and just talking with him on the phone, it was, we're going to go through this, and it's not going to be a typical Hollywood thing where we're going to, I mean, there are stunt doubles, obviously, but we're not going to be in a warehouse, we're not going to be doing this, we're going to build these, we're going to actually be in towns, we're going to be in the hills, we're going to be on real horses with real cowboys, and we're going to tell an actual story. You know, that's what really brought me in.
It's been cool. Except for the part of working with Tino. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
For Saucy, Aussie, Katie Austin, a switch from on camera in Redemption to behind the scenes on Ghosts.
Well, of course, first and foremost, I'm an actor, and I love every minute of being in a character, especially playing a Western. Like, it's something that not many people get to do, and it's second to none. However, I loved it, just being in the world, in the world of a film, in any possible way, and I the whole production side, equally as exciting. So, of course, the acting maybe has that little bit extra that I love, but it's just awesome to be here on set again, living in this world. It's a very special experience.
Horsemanship takes its turn, taking center stage in Ghosts.
I don't know, it's what? Get away! Get the horse!
elaborate sets constructed by First Assistant Director and Master Craftsman James A.E. Fuentes. Other actresses and actors, many first time with Law Dog Productions, echo factors attracting them to this series.
Well, I'm here today in Lucerne Valley filming with Law Dog Productions with my wife Lorene. It's kind of a family day, and we're just extras in a bank scene, but we're excited to be here. These folks are just wonderful. It's a very family Christian group, just like it. We have a blog, J&L Research Exploration, that we covered one of the episodes up in Crestline during the summer, and it was such a fun event, all-day event, that we decided to come in and do work as extras. I didn't realize how much there was into a production. I mean, my goodness, this costume took 40 minutes to put on, and we're not done yet.
I had a wonderful opportunity to work with a very faith-oriented and family-oriented organization, and I couldn't pass up that opportunity.
Is it added bonus having your spouse work with you and family entertainment?
Absolutely, absolutely. So it was a wonderful opportunity to work with him, and made a lot of friends along the way.
This is my second time working on the series. What I really like is just the warmth atmosphere of working here. Everyone's been great, cast, crew, friends. It's a very family atmosphere, and I was very happy to come back and do this role. And I will say that also this role is one of the funnest ones I've ever done.
Actually, I'd say the best thing about working for Law Dog is I'm working with a Judeo-Christian based theme. That to me is the most important part.
The experience has been very enjoyable. What first attracted me was the family values atmosphere. I had an opportunity 5 or 6 years ago to be in a film and a television series and a commercial. The film was with Jim Caviezel and some stars from Saving Private Ryan. I enjoyed it. This one has been very enjoyable, and with the nice atmosphere, the family surroundings, it's just been a real pleasant experience.
I think the scene that I enjoyed the most was the bank robbery scene. That's where Matthew leads the band of ghosts into the bank and forces the teller to hand over the money. He basically explains to the teller that we're ghosts. Bullets go right through us. We can't be captured and we can't be killed. And that's the ghost. That's their whole persona. They try to get everyone to believe that they are actually ghosts from the Civil War, and they create this havoc in society. And that was a good scene for me. I really liked that one a lot. That was probably my favorite.
What's it like working with this staff and crew?
You know, I think it's a growing process, and it's the best kind of growing process, because I think this is a group of people who want to grow with each other, if that makes any sense at all. It's I think you can tell that it's a group headed in the right direction. You know, a lot of times you get on a set and you find a lot of journeymen. You know, you find like, this is the sound guy, we brought him in. This is the lighting technician, he just flew in, he's gone tomorrow. This is a group of people that I think is going to stick it out, you know, and grow as a core group together. Working with them is great, you know, because as an actor coming in, especially on a Western, you bring what you think is your professional way to run a set, and then you mix and mingle, and a lot of times it clashes and a lot of times it doesn't, but it's a great opportunity to learn, you know, and that's what this whole process has been. Is that was rather long-winded for it was a fun time, you know.
So your second tour of duty with Tales of the Frontier, despite the director Tino Luciano.
Kinda.
How's he to work with?
He's great. he's very kind to everybody. He's always
What? No, I said Tino Luciano, the director.
That's the one. That's the one. He's great. So can't complain at all. And it was awesome. Like, we've been in contact since I was acting, and this is an all-male class, this one. So I was like, I still want to be a part of it. And this role opened up. It was perfect, and it's just, yeah.
He makes it fun, doesn't he?
And now he's like the Tino.
Ghosts. From Tino Luciano's Law Dog Productions, Tales of the Frontier. Family television entertainment. Spotlight, showcasing the Victor Valley's best, biggest, brightest, most entertaining, most interesting. Spotlight.
That's how my dad helped me. He built the car and stuff. He makes the car fast.
Mr. Nason? Mr. Nason! I understand that you've been selling sodas and candy bars. I'm here for $1,000 fine.
No.
I'll see you in court.
Bye.
Hear ye, hear ye. The Honorable Judge, her Calderon, court is in session.
Prosecutor Wood, bring your first case.
Okay, Your Honor, I'd like to call up Mr. Lonnie Keeter, Cobalt Middle School, principal.
And what are the charges against Principal Keeter?
The charges today are, back on June 5th, he had a field day. He sold deep-fried Twinkies and French fries.
What?
And sodas, candies, not approved by the Food Service Department.
How do you plead before this court?
Not guilty.
What do you mean not guilty? I just heard all of these violations. You're in violation of Senate Bill 12, 965, the district's wellness policy, and also the competitive food sales.
Yes, actually, I'm sorry.
Don't apologize to me. You need to apologize to these poor kids that you poisoned. $1,000 fine imposed against your school budget to be transferred out immediately over to food services account. Prosecutor Wood, take him away and bring forward your next case.
Principal Jim Nason.
What are the charges against Principal Nason?
He has been charged with selling candy bars and sodas at Hook Junior High School out of the principal's office.
What?
Unbeknownst to me.
Principal Nason, so what are you doing? Running a swap meet out of the back door of your office?
He has total disregard for the Food Service Department and its ability to stop his sales.
You are in violation of Senate Bill 12, Senate Bill 965, the district's wellness policy, also competitive food sales.
There's no competition.
Don't get sassy with this court, young man. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
What do you mean not guilty?
The opposite of guilty.
Do you realize the trans fat that you're giving to these kids? $1,000 fine taken from your budget to be transferred over.
$1,000?
I said 1,000. Do you want me to double that?
Can you double that?
I certainly can.
What is double?
$2,000 fine taken from your school budget to be transferred over to food services account immediately. That's food for thought, young man. No pun intended. Take them away. Prosecutor Wood, any further cases before this court?
No, sir, not today.
Then court stands adjourned.
What are you guys doing? Don't eat that. It's full of sugar and fat. It won't help you learn. It'll make you crash and burn. Try these. Whole fruits, whole grains, whole vegetables, milk. That's real brain power.
Don't get sassy with this court, young man.
Gun store in Las Vegas has the cool Coonan. Discount firearms and ammo. A breath of fresh air. Our 14 lanes of computer-controlled indoor shooting. Closest gun store and range to the Strip. Post a video. A range experience you will never forget. A dozen trained experts. 3 licensed instructors. Take a concealed weapons course. Coonan, Glock, Sig Sauer, Smith & Wesson, Springfield, Colt, Bushmaster, Rock River, Mossberg. We've added $500,000 in new handguns, rifles, and shotguns. And we stock 1 million rounds of ammunition and the hottest accessories. Your best home defense alarm? Discount Firearms. Family friendly, superior service. Simply more bang for your buck. Discount firearms and ammo. 4 minutes off the Strip. On Highland.
Victor Valley TV presents this information in the public interest, a news you can use feature of Victor Valley TV. The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed are not necessarily those of Victor Valley TV, nor its management nor staff. Terry Kurtz Online was brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, world-class auctioneers. Solid quality truck body, family owned and operated since 1954. The Bradco Companies, our area's longest standing full-service commercial brokerage firm. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. And by the Holiday Inn in Victorville, home of the Community Table Restaurant, the Holiday Inn, conference and convention center for the High Desert, and destination of choice of visitors and travelers to the Victor Valley. Terry Kurtz here, throwing out an invitation for you to catch up with High Desert Sports Activities, your High Desert Sports Report, showing 3 times every day on Victor Valley TV, 7 and 11 every morning, 4 every afternoon. We hope you'll join us right here on Victor Valley TV. That's a wrap on this edition of Terry Kurtz Online. On behalf of Victor Valley Television Productions, thank you for watching. We hope to see you again next time around.